Dummy.
If I'm working out, I need something more hyper. Like Gunna is the cool, relaxed, chill vibe for me, fool. Like, no, I can't cut it off in that situation. But then when I get to the park and try to do my shit, I gotta have.
Why you
something.
cussing so much, man? You only 12 seconds in.
I ain't know we was in, but I'm sorry.
I don't know why G-Ball.
I wish I
right
would
there,
bleep
but
man with bleep man.
He ain't gonna bleep, man.
Come on, man. Can we get some bleeps? Like that's a real question.
Ask him. Why can't we get bleeps? Bleep, man.
Man, because by the time I get to them bleeps, I be.
But they usually be in the first 3 minutes.
That's all we want. The first 3 minutes.
Bleep, bleep, and bleep.
So you telling us you can't stay aware for the first 3 minutes to bleep us out?
Trash.
We about to fire this nigga too. We about to fire everybody. Everybody. Tired, gone. Can't get right, go. G-Boss next. We just need a nigga to play.
Getting older, guys. My shit ain't.
We all older.
They ain't motoring.
Cussing, the N-word. See, I gotta just get a new group of people to hang out with. Cause y'all make me say bad stuff. Cause I don't talk like that.
So what's your ideal person to hang out with? If there is one.
Book club people. Like people who like to read.
What's your book?
My favorite book?
Mm-hmm. Within the last 3 years.
My favorite book within the last 3 years is Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates.
That's not how you say her name, but I know who you're talking about.
His name.
Him. We both messing up.
I know who I'm talking about.
I know who you talking about too. But ain't how you
Yeah,
say
man, you know. My baby can read.
My baby can read.
You know, ain't that the name of them little things? I was just being funny about myself. I'm the baby.
Well, can you read? Or not can you?
Yeah,
I
can
know
I
you
read,
can.
nigga?
Do you read?
Yeah.
Dummy.
I don't.
I like to read.
I read.
Man, listen.
I read a lot.
What I learned is really what's true. I don't know how to explain it. It's something that you can't explain if you don't know better, or if you don't know, but they do hide stuff in books. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something about reading that opens your thought process to this. And I'll give you another thing. I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad and Cash Quadrant. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that was the beginning of how the thought process came about Content Factor.
I got you. So we're on the same page, but differently. What I mean by read is you got it from a book.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, can I listen to that same book and get the same information? Like I ain't got to sit there and read. That's what I mean.
Because it's still reading the book.
Right. So I can. That's
You're
my.
consuming.
I'm an audio reader.
That's fine. Most people are now on the go because, by the time you settle down at night, you about to go to sleep. Some people can't do audiobooks. Mm-hmm. Some people can. But I don't think that there's a difference between a person who does an audiobook and a person who reads it. You're consuming the same thing.
What if they say I like to touch them pages?
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Some people like to touch them pages.
We had a little book club before. I read a couple books you put me on.
See what I'm saying? What you had?
On the back when I used to
Teenage
drive
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Green eggs and ham.
No,
Cat in the hat.
Full moon with cheese. And then the same Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yep.
I still got Rich Dad Poor Dad on my bookshelf.
Yeah, man, it's just something about those books. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they have stuff in it in real life. So, yeah.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
So that's what
I ain't mad at it. I just was trying to see, do you need to read it to get it? I don't need to see it. I was trying to put it out there. Do you need to read it to get it, or do you need to listen to get it? I just say as long as you get it.
whether you reading or listening, you're getting it. That's what. Do you retain what you're getting?
Get the book.
That's the key.
How do you retain?
You
find it hard to read and keep it in there sometimes.
Well, that's why on audios, as I'm reading, I rewind. And if I got like a diamond next to gems. So a gem is like if they say something that's like, I need to keep this. This is a good philosophy or concept for life. I put a gem next to it.
That's like highlighting in your Bible.
Right. So every book that I've ever read, out of my 30 plus books, I can touch all of the gems in it. So I can go back and, I got notes on it all.
I read a lot, but not the things I really want to keep. But the things I read, I keep. You know what I'm saying? Like I read for work and policy and procedure and this and that. But the stuff I what's my boy from Texas? Jay Prince. Like listen to his book, 50 Cent. Like listen to them boys' book and their stories have been some of the best books and stories to me because I heard them tell their stories in their books.
Right.
So to me, it just depends on how you get it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'll listen to an audio book anything. I don't care what it's about. Just give me a good voice. Give me a good Samuel.
I like self-help books and thinking books.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my favorite.
My favorite book is Richest Man in Babylon.
Richest Man in Babylon. What's that, G?
That's a good one too.
Yeah, it's like it break down the whole system of money and how we started from a bartering system and how no matter what it is that we trading or trading for goods and such, it's all the same damn system. All the same rules apply, and you get your 5 golden rules.
So it's teaching you how to be a salesman.
It's teaching you how to do your goddamn money.
God, all this book. I'm just talking. But we can't start with our books and shit. I know them niggas like, damn, them niggas was shooting bad now.
Right.
But here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stopped.
It's the Content Factory podcast. I'm Who.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 331. Yeah.
You sure? Shit, why you all pumping?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Dez gave me the wink and the gun.
He be wrong too.
All the time. It's episode 331, man.
385.
Exactly. He let me do it. We in this thing, man, doing what we do. It's Sunday fun day. The lights is lighting. Dez is dezzing. Hoot is hooting.
It's
We holding trials next week on the 19th.
we do the casting call. Casting call.
We got to see layup drills. We got to see, you know what I'm saying, if you can shuffle your feet, how quick-witted you is on.
And we probably got to address that too, but not like that. Like, people be thinking we be for real, man. Y'all mind y'all business. We playing, we got jokes, and y'all don't matter. We don't want y'all on our show. We ain't looking for a replacement. You can't come.
Man, y'all want me to come on the show?
No, nigga.
No, nigga.
Stay away. We don't want y'all, man. Our people's our
What be
people,
funny, the funny thing is,
and they want to try to tell you how to do it too.
yeah, I don't want to know.
I know.
I'm fine not knowing how to do it. If you know how to do it, great. I don't need to know how to do it.
If you ain't doing it, I don't need to know how you how to do it.
But man, knowing we in this thing, man, the lights is lighting. It's Sunday. Y'all know what we do on Sunday. It's a holiday tomorrow. It's Labor Day, so we get to even, chill a little longer. But yeah, where we at with it though, Hoop?
I don't know, man. Don't put all that pressure on me all fast, man. You supposed to prolong that, man.
We 6 minutes in.
You supposed to prolong that intro, man. My name is Stock. You spell it STOCOOO.
So are you saying that you need help?
Not at all, man.
Oh, okay. I'm
Not
just
at
trying to see if you need some help.
I ain't never needed no help. I don't even like help, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent nigga. Ain't that what the women say? I'm an independent nigga. Nah, man, but the week been cool, man. My highlight has been got to see mother-in-law, father-in-law. You know what I'm saying? Family, be around them and watching them fuss and talk and chill and relax and watching the emotions of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's been the highlight of my week. But other than that, man, but college football. And my LSU Tigers is 1-0, so we gonna get to that. But you know what I'm saying? If your team ain't want to know, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause my team want to know out the door. You know what I mean?
G-Balls, get up out of here.
The Florida State Seminoles, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's been my weekend, man. Watching that, chilling, relax. Like I've been off majority of the week. I've learned that what I do, even when I'm off, I still gotta work because they're gonna call me to work, and it's cool, and I don't mind it. But other than that, man, just been chilling, man. Chilling, enjoying football and eating like a fat boy. But I'm getting my life together like Tuesday or something. Tuesday, it's a holiday Monday.
Yeah,
so Tuesday, man. How about you, man? How was your week?
Dope week, man. Like you said, full of football. That's been the highlight mainly of the week. Being able to get back. College football is back. And man, the first weekend so far has delivered. We still got some more games that's going on right now. There's a game tonight. There's a game tomorrow. I think, man, it's just cool, man, getting back into the football season, man. I've been seeing all the memes and stuff on the internet. Basically said that women leave men alone. It's their holiday. You go to the spa,
and
you go do
the men putting their 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
Respect it.
Yeah, just this it.
Why they got a problem with it? You better not bring me one of these. Why not? I'm just gonna sit at home and watch football. Ain't that what you want?
Be at home watch football.
Ain't that what you
Listen,
want?
football season is very like. Are you just gonna watch the games? Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
No. I'm gonna digest them.
Yes.
I'm gonna understand them. I'm gonna dissect them.
I want to talk.
And
And when Florida State playing, Wayne gonna FaceTime me 200 times. We're gonna strategize. We're gonna be in the press box saying what we need to do, what we don't need to do. Because it's things that me and Wayne can say to each other that we can't let the public know that how we feel. And sometimes during the game, you don't want other people to know how you feel about your team. So it's certain stuff they don't need to know.
Hey man, I also got a little mad yesterday too because some people TVs are on a different frequency.
Oh yeah,
Nigga, don't text me that early. Nigga, wait. Nigga, hold on. I ain't get there yet.
I should be working fast yesterday. Yeah, I get it.
Leave me alone. Man.
Yeah, especially like when I'm at home, them that shit be real far behind. So, but yesterday I was real fast. I noticed I was.
I learned real quick. 5 minutes in, I ain't answering nobody text for at least 9 minutes. You got a 9-minute window before I get back to you. Before that, you gotta wait.
But yeah, man, it was just dope, man. Football season's back, man. We're a big football people. We actually played the game. We love the game. It's it's the best game on the planet. So yeah, man, it's just cool watching these kids compete, man. Watching these stadiums, remembering what that atmosphere feel like. I was just telling somebody how, even just pulling up to the stadium for the day game or the game, you know what I'm saying, before you get ready to play, and all the fans out there booing the shit out there. Boo! You get out there, you smell the food.
You over there?
Yeah. The flags waving and shit. It's unmatched, man. So.
And I'm sorry to keep stealing your week, but we got to bounce it back and forth. Like, another highlight of my week was going to see UAB play on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Going to there, going to the game, going to do what I did and enjoying it.
Fuck UAB. Sorry.
Y'all made it tough.
I love them. I love them at heart, but I'm sick of it.
Well, for that, it wasn't about the game for me.
Nah, it was. It was cool seeing all teammates.
Yeah, that's
the same thing. When you see them niggas once a year damn near, and it be the same feeling, it'd be great to crack the jokes and laugh at them. Shouts out to our teammate Orlandis King. He is Councilman King now, nigga.
You think he could read the bills?
Hell no, that nigga. Get that nigga the
Get the bill right,
Get that nigga the Cat in the Hat version of the bill. Don't get that nigga. Nah, that's my dog though, man. Shout out to him, man. We getting at that age where people are trying to sit at the table. He's a councilman up there in his neck of the woods. I'm sorry, I don't want to say the wrong city because that
I know it's the
area.
Cortland,
I think it's Cortland, Sheffield, Decatur type area. But now he's Councilman King, nigga, like on power. Nigga.
Tell him how you would talk about his backdrop, though.
What was wrong with his backdrop?
You tell me. What backdrop?
Some cows, a couple birds back there.
I love you. I'm sorry. I love you.
That's my dog, though. But when I was talking to him, you know what I'm saying, he was, as he should be, really proud of his win. I was proud of him getting into the political landscape and having a say of how your life go, having a say of school stuff and laws and legislation in your area, in your community where you got kids and family members. Man, it's dope. You are sitting at the table and able to make an impact on that. You're not just sitting around anymore just talking about what people woulda, coulda, shoulda did. You're able to put influence and try to change and affect things in the way that you see positive or the way that you see things should go. So
not even that, food, even out there where we live at.
Yeah.
Got somebody.
Yep. Shout out Henry. Shout out Lil' Cub.
I want to see all of that, man. Yep. I want to see that. I want to talk to y'all to see how those things go, because if I can help, I'll help. If we can help curve it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that these people and the people we know, the younger, the youth, are getting involved into that, especially in the state of Alabama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's the
definitely need to be at a seat at the table and that. But yeah, shout out to them. But that was the highlight of my week, man. Shout out, man. You gave me another. I had forgot about my video and stuff.
I be holding shit on purpose. I be holding shit on purpose. I be holding shit on purpose.
30 weeks later, have my little speech. Yeah, give me my speech, bro. I should have had my speech out there a long time ago, man.
Therapist like that nigga cried a little bit, didn't he? I'm sure if he didn't, he is now.
Nah, I held it together, man. I held my composure.
You sound like you're not right now.
Well,
but go ahead.
Sometimes you got to reflect on it, The only thing can make, I realize, because people are like, you going to cry when you drop off, and I didn't. But talking about it, like that speech could be the part that could get you. But it didn't get me. I did pretty good, man. It was cool. It's more of an appreciation, for where you came from, what you're able to do, and I meant it. Like, I had a lot of people, although at that time, I had a good 6-7 year run of being a single father. It was a lot of people around the whole time that helped me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it all by myself. No, nigga. So it was just a good time to see all the people that was in there and honor them. So, yeah, appreciate you bringing it back. You know what I'm talking about?
I got you.
Costco's.
What they did.
I don't know if y'all saw this, but I feel like Costco's been making all the right moves lately, especially amongst all this stuff that's been going on in the news with all these different companies that keep fucking it up. But Costco's is testing. Now, they haven't put it together yet, but they're testing the idea of having affordable housing units above some of their stores. Now it's not don't think about the standalone stores that you see around. And more think about more urban in the city
like
centers.
Publix, kind of like Publix downtown.
Yeah, and having stores, but they want to keep them affordable for people who can't, like,
and not that loft living of
like it's gonna be
$100 rent. For
right there you go, but keep it more affordable for people who can't afford it. So I thought that was dope. We always try to highlight big business and people who trying to do business initiatives, or that'll be a total pivot for Costco's. And if you think about it, they already got all the materials and stuff. I know they have to figure out a way to source it and make it make sense dollar-wise for them. But I just think that's a step in the right direction for people like Costco's who's looking to try to crack into a total new market.
Gotcha. One, I would say they would say stop putting the S on the end of their name. Costco's. It's Costco.
So, bitch.
Dummy.
Right.
What's a bunch of Costco's?
Costco's apostrophe S. I don't know, man.
So that's what I said. Costco's.
It's Costco. But I think that is, I think it's a good idea, man. I would move in one, man. I would love to, I'd be seeing, that's why I bought up the Publix downtown. I think that's a cool location to live in and a cool thing to have. So I think they can do it. I think that they have the resources for it. And they probably get, but who knows? Will they get it for a good deal right now? In the economy we're in, will they get it for a good deal?
But you know what? Companies like that and people
And
with that kind of money, they can leverage it.
They got different resources.
Yeah, they got billions to leverage. So people be more prone to make deals and cut deals with them because they got big money. Hey, you bring a Costco store here, and we'll give you this land for this. Sometimes, man, them niggas be making deals where they get the land for free. Just build your store right there and do it because it benefit the city or something. So there's a lot of different things that they do for big corporations and companies like that the average regular person can't get away with.
Nah, you're not Costco's. You know what I'm saying?
All right. no dough. No doughs, nigga.
Sleepy.
Nigga ain't got shit.
But I don't know. But I would hope it will work. But it's tough to understand and believe because when we see most times real estate nowadays, real estate is crazy.
And it's a concept. They haven't yet
crazy.
said that they were going to do it. But I think they just testing out. You throw something out here and you see how people respond to it.
Well, they got to do something because of Amazon. So they got to do something to kind of counter react that part of the market because Amazon doing everything. If they don't do it, Amazon definitely going to do it. Yeah. And Amazon is definitely taking the price cut because we get everything from Amazon for the low, though, and real fast.
Amazon getting so great, man. Like, I know in some markets they can get shit same day, but even the idea of getting something the next day. Like, I just ordered another shirt, you know what I'm saying? And that shit said tomorrow. When I was ordering, it said tomorrow.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's nuts.
It is, man. And I guess it's the battle of who's the fastest, and that's what we want. And that's why I kind of asked G-Boss,
it make drop ship.
Do you right? Like, do you go pick that up today and bring it to him today? He was like, yeah.
If you
today.
can, yeah. Because it's convenient. I was telling somebody,
and I ain't got to go nowhere.
Man, listen, I had a bill that I needed to pay, and for this particular bill, I still have to actually go by the bank and do it. And I missed it by 4 days in a row. Like, I kept saying, okay, I'm gonna do it in the morning. Damn, okay, I'm gonna do it in the morning.
And it's have to.
And I'm doing it. And then I got to thinking, I was like, I had to check myself because I was like, man, this shit's stupid. Nigga, I gotta go by here to go take them the money. Like, everything else digital. Nigga, got to think about, like, are we getting lazy? Is it lazy, the fact that you don't want to go in there? Or is it just things are so convenient? So is it lazy or do you need to make things convenient?
It's convenient because we need so much time to do so much other things. If the stuff that we can simplify, we will. That don't mean we're not busy. We're just sitting at home.
So does it make you lazy or does it make it just they're not convenient?
I don't think it makes you lazy because you're just saving time and putting it somewhere else. Like, nigga, I might say bring it to my house, but I'm at work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at a photo shoot. I ain't just at home sitting at home doing nothing most times. So I ain't gonna say lazy. It makes it convenient. And like, shit, the world we in, nigga, you gotta make 7 things happen at once.
You do. I remember with music, when we were like, I think when I was dropping music, we were kind of transitioning to, all right, you're getting away from CDs to things getting digital. And the thing was, to make people listen, you need to make it convenient. Mm-hmm. If people got to go click all these different places to go get to your material, they don't have time for that shit no more. So you need to make it be able to, hey, man, all you got to do is open your phone and it's there. Listen, even with like business cards and stuff, like, man, just scan the QR code, cloop, and it's there. Like, you got to make things convenient in order to compete. And that's kind of what everything is.
That happened this week, fool. Guy, I was outside cutting the grass. Guy passed down the street, loading up some stuff on his truck. He came and bought me a CD. Like, hey man, we got a church over here. I want you to listen to these church CDs and do this with the CDs. I was like, yeah, I'll take them. Fool, like taking them, like.
You don't have nowhere to play it.
I didn't know that until I thought about it once I got home and like, where this shit gonna go? Like, boy, I didn't take it with the with that thought. Like, want to play it? I took it honestly, taking it. But then I ain't got nowhere to play a CD.
Do you think? Okay, like how records and vinyls came back. Do you ever think that CDs one day gonna come back and be like a thing to have?
Yeah, maybe.
You think so?
I don't think they're gonna ever really go anywhere. It's just up to people to have what they need to play it. And we don't do it.
When y'all start caring, y'all age group, when y'all start caring about that shit again and want to go back,
what?
just like our mamas.
I don't know if it be the. I think it be the young people driving it. Like I think that young people started going back and getting vinyls and wondering, oh, this is dope and it's kind of cool and hip.
It's a collective.
And then it makes it popular again.
And it sounds so good.
It's part of that.
Now I ain't gonna lie, that record when you
and that be
it got a different pop to it.
But I don't know if it can still do that anymore because new vinyls, are they like that? Or do they sound like MP3?
Well, you got to think too, because some of the old vinyls music, they did live instrumentation.
Yep.
So that's why it's good. Like, I don't know if, no knock to it. Future got great beats or something, but I don't know if that sounds like,
he ain't gonna get that
like
crackle.
Al Green on there.
He ain't get no crackle on his shit.
Now, Ross actually put that in his music. Ross shit, the CD already had, the digital had a crackle in it, but Ross uses a lot of live instrumentation.
Yeah, him and Jesus.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that shit cool.
Yeah, but shout out Costco, man, and another reason I bring it up because we Costco.
There you go.
We always talk about business and ways to improvise because you might start off as one thing, and it's always cool to see the pivot. Like I might start off selling pizzas, but then before you know it, we go from pizzas to now we got an airplane. Like, damn, how the fuck them niggas did that?
Piece of plane.
Yeah, like
We got a piece of plane.
Hey, and speaking of convenience, see, I wanted to tell y'all there's some convenient shit out there right now too.
Like what? Tell us specifically.
You can send a package through Uber to another nigga house now. Like you can, if I want to send you.
So it's not Uber Eats, it's Uber pick up and drop off.
If I want to send you a game controller or something, and it's at my house.
Come get this from my house.
I can have an Uber person come pick it up and drop it off at your house.
So it's one day mail.
Yeah.
Nowadays mail.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the name of the game. Everything is convenience. I don't feel like driving over there. Is it lazy or is it they're just making us convenient?
It's convenient because nigga, I could still be in the gym working out, doing push-ups, sit-ups, pumping iron. Nigga, come pick this up and bring it up.
You got those new.
I can do more things.
You got the new lawnmowers. That's like that's self-driving now.
Zero turn?
Yeah. You let it map out your yard, and then you push. It's one in my neighborhood. I be driving by. I be like, man, that shit crazy. It just be. I want one, but they cost a lot of money. But it's worth the investment. Like they like $1,800 to $2,000. But if you got a yard, man, anyway. If you spending $75 to $80 a cut on a yard, man, twice a month, that might be worth the investment.
And it's gonna last you 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
What you spend on that, you probably spent in a year with your yard, man. So you're gonna kill some years.
Yeah. I don't know. I seen people that shit just.
That big gonna cut goddamn fuck you in your front yard. What you gonna do then?
Take a picture and go viral with it, bitch. Make some more money. You know, do something with it.
Nah, they gonna be like hackers. It wasn't us. It was hackers. It's AI.
Got some AI in there,
Yeah, it's gonna make you
I'm
sign.
pretty sure it do.
Make you sign something. AI did that. Google. Damn.
Did you see that Nike unveiled a new sneaker reserve program? I know for the shoe heads out there, we still always go on Nike and do our sneaker reserves. But now this is the guide. This is directly from Nike, a guide to your sneaker reserves. So what sneaker reserves is now going to do is a pre-order program that's going to allow you to order your sneakers before they're made. And what this is going to do is help them for their production decisions. So while providing you access to new exclusive products, I'm reading it directly from them, reserve and pay for your sneakers in advance, and they will ship them to you once they're ready.
Makes sense.
I like it.
Yeah, it makes sense, man. Cause like, why am I gonna? It does two things, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they make too many shoes.
Yep.
And so with doing this, I'm not wasting materials and labor and whatever to guess what you want.
I know that
And they're gonna
now
make
they
it in 2
did say
minutes.
it's limited on here. It still says that it's limited
For now.
So you have to go on there and still kind of go fast, but it allows them to do it before they make it. So if they do
500, let's see.
6 million of these particular shoes, they know to make 6 million instead of making, like y'all said, 10 million, and we got that 4 in dead stock.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that, man. Like it's. I like people being costly and being aware of things. Like I hate buying too much food and having to get rid of it. So it's the same concept.
Yeah.
Like if I know exactly how much I'm gonna eat, that's what I'm gonna get, and that's what I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? So same concept.
I say this, like I said in the previous story, and like I've said in articles like this. I think it's really cool to watch businesses innovate and be innovative.
You got it, my boy.
Like yeah, we can't keep doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, and we got to find ways to be more efficient, cost effective, and raise that bottom line. So I'm always interested to see how businesses do it.
Get
Just
rid of
follow
waste.
the people.
Man.
That's the same shit that happened with music and folks doing their little merch and all that kind of shit. You order it, they go on pre-order, then they only make enough for however many people.
Now, okay, so that brings that other thing. Y'all niggas better make sure y'all get them pre-orders together.
Yeah.
Because I want my shit. And especially you small businesses as well, because you're going to have to follow that same model. And most of them already follow that model. That's really the small business model. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with it. But if you get that $1,000 shipment, what you going to do? Or that $1 million shipment, what you going to do?
Ship it. Ship $1 million.
But also, then Nike also has to understand that if they only get 15, are you still going to do that same shipment? Because for them, that might lose money. It's so low. I'm going to lose money on this, but you still got to do it. So it goes both ways.
Yeah, it could definitely go both ways.
You're wasting less money, but you're still spending more money on something you probably don't have to.
I think
you expected to get $2 million, and you get 100. You still got to fulfill them, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ain't no counsel.
I like it. I think it's a dope way to make sure that they don't have a lot of empty dead stock. And then that's another nail in the coffin for the resellers, I think, in my opinion. Which is great because we've been tired of them for years. Yeah. They've been slowly, going away.
Y'all $900, $100 shoes.
Yeah, man. Like I always hated that shit. Nigga, I wouldn't buy it off principle. The fact that I know you selling me some shit for $500 that I know only cost $180. Why is you doing me like this?
$800 dunks.
Yeah, like, I'm not doing that. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here, Jack.
But nah, shout out to sneakers and Nike on that. I know we got a lot of sneaker heads that follow us and people, shit here. We like sneakers. I know I buy a lot of shoes off sneakers, so it's dope to see what they doing. Cracker Barrel. We talked about them. They listen to us. I mean, we take phone calls all the time from big business people who want to know our insight. So Cracker Barrel decided to add the barrel back to the cracker. It's Cracker Barrel. They took away the barrel and they putting it back, so it's Cracker Barrel. I'm not being
so it's
crazy.
Not just a cracker.
Yeah, it's Cracker Barrel. But they put the barrel back. They said they listened to the people. They listened to the outrage. People said that it wasn't necessary, so they bought the barrel back into the logo. They tried to simplify it. Y'all got it back. It's back.
Do they care? Anybody cares?
Yeah.
Because once you fuck up, can you come back sometimes?
No. Sometimes.
I already went fucking with them, so it ain't make a difference.
Why you wasn't fucking with them?
The same old reason I was. The stores just never look right to me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he said it was creepy or something.
Yeah, it never looked right to me.
You can go ahead like noon? Go ahead noon.
It just never looked right to me, bro.
He was talking about the rocking chairs. He on some poltergeist.
Yeah. I mean, that only happened at night, so that's why you go in the daytime. But who knows? You might disappear in the daytime and, be in the sucking place. I don't know, man. I didn't ate it a few times. To me, it ain't never been nothing spectacular, but it hasn't been anything horrible. I don't know why they changed anything ever because I never cared. And I don't know many people who did care. So I don't know if this is going to fix things, break things, hurt things, whatever, man. We'll see. But I think that it's going to be okay. It's Cracker Barrel, man. Them crackers going to go eat them pancakes. And I will too from here now and then because to me, they wasn't going against my values. They were going against their values. So I don't truly care because they were trying to be more woke. So if more woke hurt you, ain't anybody be mad at that. But that's on y'all. Y'all was foolish for making that decision, but that's on y'all.
Yeah, more woke hurts right now.
Them.
You know how
Not
that
me.
shit go.
Not me. It hurts them. Like, nigga, I want you to be woke. So
we was talking at the top of the podcast before we pushed the record button, and we was talking about collectible items. What is something that you view as collectible? And I'm asking this because, you know, we were talking and Dez brought up, we bought up a gift that I brought y'all from Ireland. Dez drunk his, you didn't. I was telling y'all about some Wooford that I had that somebody said, don't drink that. That's a collectible. And I drank the fuck out of it because it was time. No look around. Pop the collectible. I didn't see the value in it.
The store closed.
But there are some things that I won't fool with. So it made me wonder, like, you know, we ended up stumbling into a good conversation, but what do y'all view as collectible? The same gift that I got Dez, both of y'all got, but you kept yours. He drunk his. What do we view as collectible? What is something we wouldn't wear or use that we see as collectible?
It's a loaded question. I got a few things that I collect. I collect that right there. Like stuff I can't open, I'll collect, as well as things I can open. Meaning liquor I can't open. Like you bought us a collectible of those Jamesons from Ireland. I know it's an Irish liquor, Irish
But
whiskey.
you can't open liquor.
Well, enclose it and it still have the same.
Nigga say, I'm gonna get something I can't open.
Well,
you just twist the top, who?
Well, meaning if you open it, it loses its value. It loses its strongness. If I wait and open it in 20 years.
No, it's still strong. If you open it,
it's
you
gonna
drink
kick
it.
me in the back of the head if I open it in 20. But it's just like it's a keepsake, man. Sometimes some things are keepsakes. So for that, I didn't open it because I ain't gonna say never. So until I do, then I'm gonna keep it. I don't think I'm never going to Ireland and buy that. So I can't just go to the corner store and get that. I can't go to the ABC store and get that. To me, that's exactly from Ireland. So it's a collectible. Other things I collect, I can open and read and keep. Like in my garage, like every Father's Day card or Happy Birthday card that my kids and my wife buy, I put them on every last one of them is hanging up in my garage in my little cave. You know what I'm saying?
I got a box for all of that. And I got it. But it's like,
I had a box.
some days I do
them.
be wondering if I'm
see them.
tripping. And it's crazy that this come up because when we was in Louisville, my brother friend, that first morning when he got up, you know, before everybody, he went to the Louisville Slugger Museum. And when you go through the museum, they give you the art of how they make the bats and all that different stuff. You can get a signature bat and you can get a small little baby bat. And he got it, and then he was like, man, what the fuck I'm finna put this shit? Like, you go get all of these collectible items and stuff. He was like, he been so many places that he's collected all this stuff. He's like, they end up going in a box. Yeah, and they don't be so, like, you're right, it's collectible, but they don't be as important. So in that instance, I think that's a difference between collectible that you display and collectible that you just kind of put somewhere.
Like if it's something that's useful, like if it's edible, something I can eat, or it's something that I can actually use, like this is supposed to be a special hammer or a special knife. No, I'm finna stab the shit out of some type of meat with this shit.
And they got angry.
I think it's he finna stab
From a
something.
collectible to a murder weapon.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that shit.
I'm finna use it.
But no, man, I
collect figurines. Like I collect the Funko Pops and all that kind of shit.
The
I
who?
also
The who?
Funko Pops.
Sound like a rock band under the Funko Pops.
That's
What's
some
that?
WWE wrestler, ain't it?
Funko Pops.
What is Funko
But
Pops?
I collect Funko Pops.
Beanie Babies, ain't it? I don't know. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I got one of me.
I got a whole line of like a whole, yeah.
I got one that's me.
Yeah, you could do a custom.
Yeah, like I got a suit with the phone in my hand and with the beard. That's me.
Yeah.
It say stock on it.
Funko Pops.
Yeah. Like I got
Y'all
AI,
some
I got
nerds.
Allen Iverson. I got
Mine was a gift.
man. I got Allen Iverson, LeBron James, Biggie, Tupac.
Where do you have them right now?
On his TV?
On my TV stand.
Okay, I feel
And
you.
I got the light shining down on my shit.
To me, collectibles are something you keep and put somewhere. Like another one is my vinyls. Yeah, I'm sore, whatever. Is a vinyl collection. I put all my vinyls over there. It's over there with my foreign as well, little stash or with our little keepsakes I bought from Mexico, or what you got me from Ireland, or if it's from Hawaii, or if it's from Jamaica. All of them goes on that little stand as well as my vinyl. So like little stuff like that.
I got a basket full of shit from different businesses I work with. Like if I come to your business and I actually do some real business with you, I'm gonna actually keep my pen and put my shit in a box.
Yeah, so that's a box shit. That ain't a display.
Ain't a keepsake,
so
yeah.
you got a bunch of that shit just sitting around.
Yeah, like the chip bag clips.
That shit go wherever it may. I'm no offense, but that shit, I'm sorry. I thank y'all for it.
But that's what that's basically what he's saying. He said it go in a box. He get it and put it in the box.
I remember I work with them. Yeah, that's it.
So one day if they get real big, you can, I did that.
I can talk my shit. Yeah, I would know.
Pop your shit.
Did y'all see that they had Lunchables? They said, what if they made some of the Lunchables black? Some of the black hits, they had shit like oxtails, rice and peas. And then they had fried chicken, yams, and macaroni and cheese, chicken and waffles and cornbread, collard greens, smoked turkey, and cornbread. They had a seafood boil with sausage, jollof rice with plantains, and I don't know what, I ain't gonna even try to butcher that.
Man. Let's go back to the days, man, where we had fried,
I don't think it's real. I think
fried pork chops and beanie weenies, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it was those real?
Nah,
I think they were just playing in concept.
That's why I'm going back to the vintage stuff, because that's the real Lunchables are vintage. It's ham and cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to the
I ain't
vintage.
gonna lie, that nacho, them nachos be hard. They be good.
These the real adult Lunchables though.
They got whiskey in them.
Oh man, that ain't Lunchables.
Yeah, nigga, that's a
real.
public symbol.
That's them people.
Publications. That's what it is.
No, I didn't seen them. I know what you're talking about,
But I ain't gonna lie. For me, old Lunchables, nigga, that was honestly you was classy if you had a Lunchable. I ain't gonna lie. It was something about the crackers in the Lunchable. They was just more crisp than them old regular bars.
Logan still be having them sometimes. Every now and then I feel like, hey, it's all right. It's a cool little snack.
It's a good sandwich.
Yeah. But I just saw that. I thought that was crazy how they created nigga Lunchables, basically, is what I call them.
Niggas gonna create everything.
Right. Music. Oh, what a week of music. What the fuck is going on in Atlanta? Atlanta has been the forefront of the music world. It has been the leading forefront of music. It's been the place that music has always been thought to be a city where everybody's together and unified. And this week has been nothing unlike you've seen coming out of Atlanta. I don't necessarily got to get into details because I feel like it's too weeded right now. It's too much stuff going on in it. But just from the streets, all the snitching allegations, all the allegations of who did what, who said what, people going against different people.
Crashing out.
Yeah, man, like it's a lot going on. I know we all seen it. I just was curious, y'all thoughts and opinions on everything that you seeing coming out of Atlanta right now this week.
I don't think nobody know. I don't know, man. I don't know, and it's been hard to really comment on in a public forum. I know we've talked about it in our spaces, but we ain't involved in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't live that. We don't know how that goes or how that works in food. It just all seems weird. I do feel like y'all all at odds, and I don't like it. It's not cool. But as far as y'all seeing what y'all see, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't a street nigga, so I can't really comment on how street niggas operate. I'll just say it looks weird. It looks away.
I just look at it from the standpoint of, and the main reason I brought it up is not even from street niggas or whatever you want to be, whatever it's called. I mean, we all grew up at one point. We all came from some of these communities and the things that people say. I just look at it from a standpoint of just in general. This just show you, hey man, get a legal hustle. Go figure out a way to
Streets dead?
I don't know about that. Again, like you said, I'm not in the street, so I don't know if it's alive or dead. But what I'm saying is that if you're committing crime and you're doing things like we said previously, you can't get mad at somebody for telling on you for something that you did. If you did it, you did it,
And you told on yourself.
yeah. Like I just that's where for me that's where it starts and stops at. Like we said a couple weeks ago, you got people who be like, oh man, you taking him away from his family, or you doing this, that, and the third. No, you taking you away from your family because you don't have to do that. Yeah. You don't have to go shoot a gun at somebody. You don't have to go sell dope. You don't have to, like, even in that's crazy. Like, you go kill somebody, you go shoot somebody and kill somebody. You taking that person away from their family and then get mad if somebody tell on you because you saying they taking you away from their family. It don't really have no logical rules and it doesn't make no logical sense. So in this point, to me, that shit dead, man. Go find something. Go get a job. Go find a legal hustle. Go find different avenues because that way and that style of life ain't got nothing but one thing for you, and it's death in the jail. And that's it. It's no other way. Or it got your homeboys telling on you, or it got your people that you think you like telling on you. And I don't know. I never really cared about that shit because if I did it, you have to be okay with the consequences of what you did, even if somebody tell on you. You did it.
And then what happened to just simply mind your own fucking business? Like, bro, mind your own business and stop putting your business out there. Like, why you gotta go on the internet? Even if you are in that life, why everybody gotta know that you sell dope?
Yeah.
If you do be popping niggas' head, why everybody gotta know you popping niggas' head?
This subject making G-Balls, man.
And then if you ain't say, if you said something or if you didn't say nothing, why the fuck do everybody gotta know what you?
Because it's built off reputation.
Yeah.
Reputation. It's the hardness. Like, think about it. Everybody think like, man, don't nobody in the city. I go anywhere in the city. That bravado is what you hope stands in front of you, so you never have to prove what you've been talking about.
Right.
Because if they scared of you already before your reputation speaks before you come, then I don't even have to be all of that. And you might not even really be that tough, but your reputation say that you are.
So it say.
I don't know, man. I just know at the end of the day, I just feel like that street shit dead. I can't say that it's dead because I'm not in the streets, but it just more and more you're seeing that this is not the cool life to be in. And another thing, like, who leaking this shit? Like, for all of these different things to come out, to me, it's very clear. Only one people, I don't know who it goes to, but one entity can leak it.
Yeah, that's the only people who have it.
Yeah, like nobody else has access to that shit. I don't care if they give it to somebody who give it to somebody who give it to somebody. Only one people can get rid of it. So if they don't say everything that you need to know, this shit slick just trying to make more division and divisiveness amongst a group of people.
And it's not just one of them, fool. It's like 30. 30 of them dropping. Like, I get if somebody got one. Yeah, maybe it was leaked. Maybe somebody stole, somebody took it. But when every last one of them that's pointed at somebody's direction, in particular to what's going on, nah, man, this shit is playing. Hey, I'm a civilian. I don't want the problems no more.
I go to PTA meetings, nigga.
I was a street nigga for 7 days. It ain't work. It ain't work. That ain't what I wanted for me or for nobody else, man. I don't want nobody else to have it. But then I understand, man. Sometimes that's what people have to deal with, man. Niggas be going to live with, like, nigga, the honeycomb story popped up on my shit 2 weeks ago when his daddy went to jail, mama went to jail. I don't want to get the story wrong, but then he had to go live over here with some other family members, and just none of it worked out right for a young black man in the community, man. And sometimes that's what it is, so. I don't know, man. I hope somebody bigger than us figures it out and helps those people and knows. And there has to be no such thing as a street life. But what does that become? I don't know, man. It's what you always say, unintended consequences, man.
Always.
So I don't know.
Sports. I mean, it's so much sports on. Football is back, and I got so much shit to talk about.
Hold on. Do you ever think that, like, where you come from, you saying I ain't a street niggas, your friends take offense to that? Because they feel like you are, and because the atmosphere you grew up in and what you grew up around, nigga, you a street nigga.
No, I don't think your friend. I don't know. I don't think my friends would think I'm a street nigga. Even where we from, I don't think they think I'm a street nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, I had one day where I went and picked up one of my partners.
So he had one day he was a street nigga.
I had one day I picked up one of my partners, man, and he was like on some like young nigga shit, like on some YN shit, and he just kept saying to me, he was like, damn, Dad, you ain't with that shit no more. You ain't on this, or you ain't on that no more. And the whole time while he talking to me, I'm just thinking like, bro, I'm not finna go do that shit with you, bro. Drop your ass off, nigga. Nigga, no.
No, that's kind of what I was explaining to y'all last weekend.
I gotta go to work Monday.
That was kind of what that's what I was kind of explaining to y'all last week when I was in Louisville. And but it was
at work
I knew what he was talking about, and I understood what he was referring to. Somebody kept bumping into him, kept pushing, and he felt played. He felt like the dude was disrespectful. But what I was trying to show him was that I don't think he understands the code and the things that you're living up to. It doesn't jive in this environment.
It doesn't.
And when it don't. But like when you a street person, you feel like those street rules apply to all things, but they don't. So where you feel like you being disrespectful disrespected, which is probably true where you come from. where you fuck y'all.
He put an F in that.
Yeah, fuck
I couldn't help it.
Fuck y'all.
That shit just wrong in my head.
Cause you know what I was trying. I was trying to bake something, nigga. And he coming in playing and shit. Nah, but where you was on disrespected, nigga. Yeah,
embrace it.
Where you felt disrespected. I don't think that those people knew that that's what they were doing. He was just trying to get past. And although I understood what Buddy was saying, this ain't the environment for that. Like, you just look around. You know what I'm saying? If we were in a different environment, I actually would have been with him. I get what you're saying. He did that on purpose. That guy didn't do that on purpose. Yeah. He didn't even realize he did that.
We had a bar with some slacks on.
Yeah, so right. There you go. That man got slacks and a collar shirt with his shit buttoned up to the top. And
you don't mean that, man.
Just look around. And that's what you gotta see. And that's what I said to him. Man, look around, man. You think that guy knew that rule? And once he got to looking at it, it was, you know what? Now that you say that, I get what you're saying. So sometimes it's on you to kind of
look at you teaching life lessons. No
hey,
matter where
listen,
you go.
I'm a philosopher.
In other states,
Stockadamus is real.
Yeah, hey, nigga think he got there. He think he disinflected.
He got power.
Nigga put a witch hazel on there. Nigga say a root on that nigga. You out here, nigga. Nigga flashed it.
Lee Corso, he gone. Sports. Lee Corso had his last show. I don't know if y'all saw it. 35 years of Lee Corso. 40 years of Lee Corso. I don't know how long it was. But for people like us who are real sports heads, who've been watching sports for a long time, we saw that Lee Corso decided that it was his last show. And he used Ohio State, his first pick and his last pick, to leave. He got a standing ovation. They projected his pick throughout the whole stadium. It was like 108,000 up there on Ohio State. No better way to do it. No better place to do it than up there in the horseshoe. Lee Corso's gone. So for people like us who love sports, who've been, following sports for so long, I think they say he was 38 years. I think about my age. Nigga, Lee Corso been there as long as we can remember.
I saw something yesterday on college football final. It was like he got into coaching in 96, which makes sense because that's almost 30 years of coaching alone. So he was into some other stuff.
Man, they kept saying shit like he was the running back at Florida State in 42 and I was like, God damn, that nigga been in football for a long time.
All of his schools won yesterday. All of the schools he coached or played for won yesterday.
Hey.
So the football gods did their job. Yeah, the football
man, one thing about College Game Day, I will say, it has been a great staple. I see Herb Street, who is the second, to me, like when you think of College Game Day, you think Corso and then you think Herb Street. I know they, along the way, have added like a Desmond Howard. They've added
who else was on college final? Because right now it's E.J. Manuel. Who was in E.J. Manuel's place? It's him and the receiver, Terry and Galloway, Joey Galloway. Joey Galloway was somebody else in place.
White guy
last year. Yeah, I can't think of who it was though. But no, it's no longer him. It's Joey Galloway and E.J. Manuel.
Did you see that? I don't know if y'all saw that, but Bear, who used to be on Game Day, he on Fox now. I ain't like that. I mean, I get it. I get for business purposes you got to move, but Bear was on Fox.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, he was doing like when the Game Day went off. He switched over to the Ohio State.
So was he on Game Day though? As well?
I don't think he on Game Day no more. And I remember them saying that this was Bear last thing, if I remember right.
Man, Bear had the stats for your ass, boy.
Yeah, Bear. But
in 1992,
yeah,
Jim Harbaugh
on grass,
had 82 yards rushing with a caveat.
But shout out College Game Day. It's been a long staple for people who are big sports heads. Just every Saturday morning, you click that on. Turn that on. Damn, watch them do their thing.
But that's how it normally happens too, though, within sports. And we say that and we see it. But throughout our whole lives, them boys be moving around, going from here and there and here and there, here and there. As long as they're good, and I want to hear from them. But I do like them in particular places. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is, man.
Yep.
As long as the show keeps going. And shouts out to Corso, man.
And the Fox, I get what y'all doing, and I get it. Y'all got to do competitive, but
I get it.
I'm gonna say, I'm I'm gonna say the Fox, like I said to some of the other places, they ain't. Y'all gotta get better. Y'all gotta get better. They need more. They need better personalities.
I've always thought that Fox
Liner
commentators has never been that good. It just sounds animated.
Liner,
whereas ESPN sound good and ABC
Mark
sounds good.
Ingram, Urban Meyer.
That's Fox. Who that is?
What was the line? Oh man, god damn it! This Fox lineup for college football. Big noon kickoff.
I won't ever watch that shit. Fool. I'm going to game day.
Brady Quinn.
I ain't watching him.
And it's one more. Like they don't have it.
Nah. Joe Klatt, Charles Woodson.
No, Charles Woodson went on there. I don't know who. It's another little list. No, that's NFL. That's Sunday. Look up Big Noon Kickoff College Football analyst lineup. But I know those names that I named were true. Mark Ingram. There you go. Damn, he just had it. Yeah, them.
Portnoy, whatever. Ingram, Brady Quinn, Urban Meyer, Charles Woodson, Matt Liner, Reggie Bush, Rob Stone. And Rob Stone probably running the show, I'm guessing.
Yep. And Reggie Bush wasn't even on that.
Not this week, probably.
I don't know. It just was something about their lineup wasn't that great.
And they beat the games, too, don't be that good. You could see that. You could see that lineup. It ain't that.
They had a good game yesterday. Ohio State and
because of the game. They didn't have a choice but to have a good game. Sometimes the game makes you, but I need to see you have a not so good game and you make it good.
Yeah. And commentators can definitely do that. But Thursday, we're going to recap football from last week. We went to the UAB Alabama State game. Go Blazers. We all Blazers here. And so we're going to recap it. We in Alabama State, historic HBCU. That's right here in the state of Alabama. They took on our very own UAB Blazers, where UAB won 52-42. What were your takeaways from the game? We were there. We watched it. We played it. We know what's going on. What were your thoughts?
Shouts out to UAB for coming up with the win. I appreciate y'all for that. However, I figured for UAB to be the UAB of what the UAB was when they were winning the conference championships and stuff like that, they would have beat these people by 40. Not to say no slight to State, because State played real well. State played real good. And I think they played up. And I think that they're going to be tough to deal with within that atmosphere. But I don't think that should have been that close of a game. That's just my opinion. And I'm sorry to say it. No offense, but that's just how it goes, man. Like, State can be good. UAB could be good within those conferences, but if you're the winner of I think if you're the winner of the AAC, you beat State by 30. That's just me. And I don't think that UAB showed me that defensively. If you give up that much to State, who also play well, and I want to keep on harping on it, you're going to give up $1 million to Navy next week, and we're going to see.
Alabama State got a hell of a fucking quarterback. I think it's Bodie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's an athlete. Mm-hmm. That boy can play. They had some great players across the board. They came out ready to play. I can't take nothing away from what Alabama State did and how they were ready to play. And Alabama State always played UAB very well. I think the last time they played, UAB only won by 5, if I remember right. But what I will say is I don't like shit about UAB. I'm sorry. I don't like the way
boy say shit.
I don't like nothing about them. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they play. I don't like the way they compete. I don't like nothing about it. And this ain't disgruntled. This ain't nothing, because at the end of the day, I know that being on that field is a little bit different, but they just don't compete and play well. One thing I liked about when I went to Clark practice that spring before the season, and I could tell right then and there that he was going to be something special and different. The intensity was different. The way they was getting after each other was different. The way the players look, and they didn't have the kind of players that they eventually grown to have, but
the way he coached,
you could just totally tell that it's different. I don't think right now, as much as I love UAB, until UAB gets serious about football, and I don't think that they can, because of, we already know they have to answer to a board. That board is not going to allow them to be serious about football. Right now, this is serious about football. If you're not serious about football and serious about growing that program and putting money behind that program, it's going to be exactly what it is. And I think that UAB going to have a long season just because they're not competing. Their defense look real small to me. They didn't look very aggressive. They was getting blown off the ball. They shouldn't have been getting blown off the ball in this particular game. Eventually, they came away with the win, and we got to give them shots out to that. But they just didn't look like a competitive program that's going to be ready to compete in that AAC that with the teams they're going to have to see. They don't look ready to me.
Because you're going to see that every week.
You're going to see that.
That kid was good, but that is what the schools in the AAC look like on a high level. At each stage you go, ain't SMU in there somewhere, or are they somewhere else?
SMU in the ACC now.
Okay. Well, whatever. You still see those Tulane.
But that just go to show you.
You're going to see those teams every week, man. So I'm sorry, but I need to see more.
I say that all the time.
It's still week one.
I look at Louisville. I look at Memphis. I look at South Florida, Central Florida, SMU.
I don't even know who in them things.
I know, but it's crazy because these are teams that we were competing against and winning. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we lost, but we were competing against and winning, and we had an opportunity to be in a higher place than those.
And we said no.
Yeah, well, that's why I keep saying I don't think that UAB is ever
we didn't say no, but the
board, the powers that be said no. And this is what we looking like right now. It's not like they don't have the money, especially now. They have the money to be able to compete.
With the medical school side of
the medical, just the school in general. Mm-hmm. But they're not allowed to spend their money on that program and help that program thrive.
You're the biggest city in the state. It's the biggest employer in the state.
Beautiful stadium. Shout out to Mike. Mike had a post. Shout out to you, Mike. I know Ohio State won. You get the credit. Shout out to you. But he had a post about how strategically placed Protective is. It is. It's beautiful, man. That night game, you got the planes flying in. You got the interstate on one side. You got the skyscrapers on another side. It's a beautiful stadium. Mm-hmm. Beautiful facility. You got people who's supposed, and that stadium's supposed to be, we've never seen it packed. We've seen it close, but to be packed out on a Thursday night, it's just something about the Stallions. They've been having trouble.
They don't get five
trying to get. It's just crazy. Like you got the things here, and for sports heads, you would think that would be packed, but they're not surviving. And I think a lot of
what's the cause? What's the fix?
I don't know. I don't really know. In a city like this, I don't know what the fix is because we've seen it. They've tried different things. You got to kind of do the gimmick to get people to the game. You got to trick them.
And we just say we want convenience, nigga. We don't even want to go to the grocery store, let alone a football game.
I don't know what the fix is, but I do know if UAB don't fix it, I'm very extremely disappointed in Trent Dilfer. He just the way they competing, they just don't look like they're ready for that caliber of football.
He don't have enough fire for me, for them, and me.
I'm with you.
So
I don't know, but moving on. Colorado, Georgia Tech, we saw Deion come out Thursday. Everybody was kind of anticipating to see what life after Shador, what life after Travis, what life after all of the big guns that Colorado had out there. They ended up losing. It took a little second. You thought that they might pull it off, but they lost 27-20 to Georgia Tech. Very well-coached offensive side of the ball of Georgia Tech. One, what's your thoughts? What's your takeaways? What's your breakdown on it?
Georgia Tech is a pretty good team who's pretty solid, who's pretty well coached over the last 2-3 years. Whenever they got this new guy, Key or whatever his name is, the head coach.
I think he was an offensive line coach from Alabama, actually.
Mm-hmm. And so just them and what they've been over the last couple of years, I'm not mad at what Prime them did. I would have loved to see them win. I do think the better team won. And I think that both sides made some mistakes early. You know what I'm saying? Early in the game, Georgia Tech had a few turnovers, but they played well defensively to whereas those turnovers didn't hurt them so bad. However, on Prime side, man, when y'all get them turnovers, you got to capitalize. You got to get points. Yeah. That's the whole purpose of that.
And I disagree.
With what?
I disagree with you. I don't think that the better team won. I think that Colorado forced 3 turnovers. Mm-hmm. That right out the gate.
I think they were self-imposed. Go ahead.
Cool, self-imposed, but Colorado got 3 turnovers. Mm-hmm. Got the ball back 3 extra extended times that you wasn't supposed to have the ball. If that was self-imposed or not, cool, you got 3 turnovers. Mm-hmm. And I think Colorado mismanaged those. I felt like Salter was
not good.
Inaccurate. I saw him over at Liberty where he came from, and he looked amazing.
Well,
he didn't look
Well, go back to last season of his stats. And I looked them up, and they was real bad. Like last year, he was real bad. Like, and that's why he got out of there because he lost his job. So I get that they got him and he was good the year before that, but last year he was real bad.
I'll come back to that with Castillo with Florida State because he kind of lost his job too.
Same thing.
Right.
Same thing.
So, but here at Colorado, I felt like they just mismanaged. They gave up like 245 yards rushing or something. You can't do that. You can't do that at this level of football and win and expect to compete. I think that Georgia Tech has a very hard offense to stop. The misdirections, the different motions, things like that, similar to what we do with Gus and things down there. It's just hard to stop. But I felt like he made a lot of critical throws that should have been done in like on 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6 to keep the drive going. One time he had a easy touchdown that they didn't get any points out of. And he got mad at the running back talking about cut it up. No, nigga, you just fucked that throw up. That's all that was. Don't talk to the running back. Just make the throw. Because even when he was telling the running back to go, he didn't make the throw to do that.
I agree. And that's why I think that the better team won, because I don't think he good enough to make that throw or that decision or to see it or to recognize that he was the one that messed up. If you can't recognize that you was the one who messed that one up.
I also think that going down the end, I don't know what Dion was doing. I saw his post.
They went home with 2 timeouts.
I saw his press conference.
Call timeout for no reason sometimes.
They left the field with 2 timeouts. They had 1 minute and 7 seconds. And I remember when I was seeing it live, I said, you got 1 minute, 7 seconds, 2 timeouts in college football where at first downs, the clock stops. That is 3 to 4 minutes of game. You got plenty of time. And Dion, after the game, I felt like, man, as much as I love Dion, and it don't.
He fucked it up.
You fucked it. Because even his explanation was, oh, man, I think we got it. No, nigga, you knew that in the moment. That first play, you got stuck. You got hit in the field. You got to get a timeout right out the gate. I know you don't want to use it just yet, but unfortunately, you got stopped short. Save the clock. That would have saved about 30 seconds right out the gate.
4 plays. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was it. And so.
Fool, I think that, I'm sorry, but sometimes when I say the better team, I think that it comes down to coaching too. So when I say that, I ain't just talking about the players, because I actually think that Colorado has the best athletes. I just think that Georgia Tech was more well coached. Sorry.
I can't argue with that part. I don't know. You mismanaged it. Then they messed around and Salter did all of that running. He had the first down and still took off another 10 to 12 more seconds. Even after that first play, they didn't have 2-3 more plays lined up. It's 2 minutes. This is the shit we practice. We got 3-4 plays lined up for this moment. So if he do get hit in the field, let's go. They was looking to the sideline still trying to get another play. That's a coaching thing. Yes, that is absolutely a coaching thing. So that's Dion, and that's some shit that we saw last year. So it was kind of disappointing to see Dion doing that shit again this year.
How did the O-line play?
They were better.
Defense play.
They're not good.
Well, not good, but did they play better? Because they wasn't good at all last year either. Outside of Travis.
They looked like last year. They were too soft up front. They gave up like 200-300 yards rushing. Mm-hmm. They was killing them with the run game. Now, again, Georgia Tech has
They different.
Running the ball. Right.
Well, their whole scheme of things is different. So
yeah, and that's what I feel like I saw.
So even after all of that,
yeah, man, them niggas rushed for 320 yards. Man,
you don't think the better team won?
No, I don't. Okay. I think Colorado was the better team. I think the more well-coached team won.
Okay, so I'm going to go spot by spot. Quarterback, I think Georgia Tech is better.
No.
Caden Salter compared to Haynes King, I think Haynes King is better. He played better, and he's more efficient.
He can run. He can do a little stuff.
I think Haynes King is better. O-line, I think that Georgia Tech is better. Running back, I think that Georgia Tech is better. Now, receivers, I'll give that to fucking Colorado. But then whole defense, you get at the Georgia Tech. So when I look at it like from that single standpoint, I know I want Colorado to be better. But when I look at it from spot to spot,
I do be one.
It wasn't.
I hate when them niggas lose, dog. So. I be wanting them to be so good, but I don't know. Unfortunately, you got to get on the field. You got to play the game.
I saw Marshall Faulk out there looking sad. I forgot he was even out there.
Yeah.
I saw him, fool. I forgot he was even out there.
Texas, Ohio State. Texas went up there into the horseshoe, like we already talked about. That was Lee Corso last game. Ohio State won 14-7. Big Ten SEC matchup. Big Ten won yet again. What up, Mike? 14-7 Ohio State.
Off, Mike.
None of us picked Ohio State to win. What was your takeaways from the game? We saw Manning come out there and play. What's all that? Break it down.
I think that was a good game for us to not know enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that none of us expected that, of course, because none of us picked it. But I don't think that we were so confident in Texas and Arch Manning to say that, hey, this is just what's going to happen. Because I even still believe that within all of that, we still say, we still got to see what this Ohio State quarterback going to do. We still got to see what this O-line going to do. We still got to see what this D-line going to do. We still got to see what this offense as a whole going to do. They lost all of their offensive production. They lost both of their running backs, all of the receivers. What are they going to look like? And still offensively, they still didn't look like no juggernaut or nothing like that. Now, I do think that ultimately they're going to be better. I think they lost both of their coordinators, their offensive coordinator, defense coordinator. Defense is solid. Offense, we still need to find out what they're going to be. Because the defense when it got Matt Patricia, whatever his name, Patricia from those New England.
I didn't realize, like, soon as I saw him, I was like, man, because I don't fully know his face, but when I saw him with the pencil, I was like, that nigga looked familiar. I was like, who the fuck?
He was,
and then they said Patricia. I said, that's exactly who that is.
So not only was he a great defensive coordinator with New England, he also was an NFL head coach. So bringing that to your defense alone is going to make your defense solid, in which they were. Now the offense still has some ways to go because Chip Kelly left and Brian Hartline, who's been a real good receiver for them and had a good NFL career, he steps into the play calling duties now, along with new quarterbacks, new running backs, new O-line. New receivers outside of Jeremiah Smith. So, offensively, they're going to have their little struggles and sputters, but they just got to be consistently okay. I think their defense is solid, man. Like, I think they got one of the best.
They got a hell of a fine defense.
You know what I'm saying? And they got two of the best defensive players in downs.
The front look good. Downs in the secondary. They look really good on defense. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Texas actually came on late.
To me, Texas ain't look too good.
They didn't.
Arch just
they didn't look too. They didn't look too good and was right there. That lets me know everything I need to know. I feel like if they were to
me not fully, because I compare it to Alabama looked terrible, but they still was right there.
No, Texas looked terrible and was still right there.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. Being right there to me is.
I don't think Alabama looked terrible per se, but I'll get to that. I'll get to that. We'll get to that. We got that game coming. But in Texas, Ohio State, I feel like Arch got the feel for the game late. And I think that they started moving. Another thing that a lot of people, they kept talking about Arch. I don't like Sark. I don't like, that didn't look like, that didn't look like, I know they said that he tried to change it for Arch. I don't like that offense. That offense
it fit Arch.
It didn't. Like they say he moved it for Arch. But I don't like that offense.
Like last year,
that didn't look good at all.
Last year when Arch started, he had a lot of quarterback runs. I only saw 2 or 3 of them, not enough of them to make a difference.
I didn't like the sets. It
don't have to be all of that, but
I didn't like him under center. I didn't like them tight sets like that, and I didn't like them wide. They reminded me of when Willie Taggart was at Florida State. Them wide ass sets outside the numbers and shit. I don't like that. Put that nigga in a regular.
I can't say what I do like because I didn't see much that I did like for me to say. Oh,
put that nigga in regular 10.
I do think that later in the game they did make some more plays, but even those was tight plays and these receivers were getting killed and making big plays. So it still just didn't look like.
I think he need to be in just straight 10. One back, 4 receivers. Let them see the field. Put him in trips. Let them see the field. You can put in some bunch shit, but the play calling that you're used to seeing from Sark with that creativeness and being able to get the ball into the player's hand, I didn't really see it yesterday.
I think you'll see something different maybe moving forward. Not different.
Of course, you gotta see it now.
We're not different. I think they're going to do those same things. I think it's going to look different because I think that Matt Patricia on that other side made it hell for him, fool. And it don't matter what they did. None of it worked.
I do think he made it hell.
None of that worked.
I do think he made it hell, but I'm sorry. I didn't see the normal stuff that you're used to seeing from Sark. I didn't see it. Me personally.
My homeboy called me today. I'm still betting on him right now, putting this amount of money on him to win the Heisman.
Oh, Texas will be back.
No, Arch to win the Heisman.
Yes, let me tell you something. if y'all think that that's what you're gonna see from Arch the rest of the year, y'all sadly mistaken. Man, that man made some throws. Man, that one throw on the sideline that he made between cover two. Man, he didn't die. And that's the thing that I stuck out to me. He should have died. Right. But the new football system, like I saw the safety just kind of,
I ain't gonna kill you.
He didn't even know what to do. But man, that was a hell of a throw. He died. Man, he threw that on the rope right in between cover two. It's hard to make that throw between the corner bailing out and the safety getting over the top. He put that bitch right on the cheese on the rope. That was a hell of a fire throw. And he showed glimpses of what his skill set is. I just don't like what Sark did. That's me personally. I don't like. I'm not letting Manning off the hook though. So he didn't look that great.
I'm gonna put Manning back on the hook because I saw a lot of plays where there was some wide open receivers and he didn't make the throw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not letting him off the hook.
So I think that Sark. I'm bringing it back to Sark. I think that Sark made some good calls and good play calls, into which Arch didn't make the play. Yeah, as well. I think it goes both ways, and we'll see.
We can see it like
that. But I don't think I saw enough to believe in those guys right now.
Florida State, Alabama.
Bama. What you got to say, D-Ball? Scream about that.
Scream
about that. Chief
Osceola. I'm biased because I'm a Florida State fan, but Alabama, Florida State, down and dope. Florida State won 31-17. Went in there. Castillo, our starting quarterback, talked a lot of shit, said Alabama ain't what they used to be. They don't have Nick Saban coming to be their savior.
And don't.
A lot of Alabama players reacted to what he said. Said we're going to see once we get on the field.
So
Castillo backed it up. Florida State won, put on a great performance, won 31-17 down in Tallahassee. What's your thoughts? What's your takeaways from watching that game?
I think you're going to give a nigga a name. Castillo. That shit say Castellanos.
Dummy.
Yeah, man. You know I don't be knowing. Yeah,
I do it.
Castellano, 9 for 14, 152 yards, 16 carries, 78 yards, 1 touchdown. Jalen Lucas, 2 receptions, 66 yards.
So them stats and them numbers not crazy. So he did back up what he said. He didn't make any mistakes or not many mistakes. He made the plays when he needed to make the plays. And I think it was a great team game by Florida State. Like, not only Castellanos, but I think just the play calling of Gus Malzahn as a whole make it look like everything was a possibility to succeed on every offensive play.
Hey, listen, Gus, I've always said this. I've always felt like this. But Gus Malzahn know how to call plays, especially with the addition of a running quarterback. Mm-hmm. That man know how to do the misdirection.
Cam Newton, ain't he the Cam Newton guy?
He knows how to what to do with those quarterbacks. Nick Marshall, I think, was his, wasn't it?
Yeah. I know he was at Auburn. I just can't think he was there, but I would think so.
Yeah.
But
he just knows how to use all of his weapons. Mm-hmm. And I think with Jalen Lucas, with him, with Squirrel White, with Castillo, all them different players that we have, he's able to put the ball around and get the ball in everybody's hands to make plays.
Even with all that said, man, and Florida State played a hell of a game. To me, this game was not about them. To me, it was about how soft Bama looked.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen Bama look soft in a long – I've been mad at them niggas since we had a game against them in the championship and they beat our ass and we couldn't get past the 50-yard line. Like, since then, like, Bama has not looked soft even before then, since Mike Price or whatever days that was. Since the Saban days, man, you've never seen this in Bama.
I agree, but one
soft team.
In one of the stats that show you that they soft, and I don't know why, they had 87 yards rushing the whole fucking game. But on the first drive, they imposed.
But not even that. That as well as the rushing yards they gave up. Like, we used to be talking, them niggas not used to not give up 100 rushing yards.
I got you. But what I was saying was they had 87 yards rushing. That first drive that Alabama scored, they was gashing our ass running it. And they abandoned it. Mm-hmm. Alabama stuck to the run and they passed off the run. Whatever quarterback they had, they imposed their will from the front back.
So they trusted Ty Simpson too much, in which they shouldn't have.
Right.
They should have ran the ball.
They should have ran the ball first to open up Ty Simpson and passing. But they abandoned it very early, which is not necessarily against what Kalen DeBoer does. He had a quarterback out there in Penix who could spin it.
He needs to learn then.
Yeah, he got to. You got to run the ball. This is the SEC. So I think one of the problems that you're seeing is Kalen DeBoer adjusting from SEC ball from that Pac-12 what it was over to the SEC. And the SEC, you got to dominate the front. Mm-hmm. The defensive line, the offensive line dominates the SEC. Every SEC team that's good, they dominate the front.
That's why I'm not so mad at how we played last night. I know I'm jumping ahead, but I'm going to go back. How LSU played, I'm great. I'm super glad that our defense won that game. But, you know, I'm with you on this. And so I don't know what and you got to realize, nigga, you don't have Michael Penix. You have Ty Simpson, which is McCarron and those guys.
He got a possible Penix.
Well, he ain't got him right now in the game.
Hey, he didn't put him in the game. That's true.
And until he get him, and from what I hear, he's third on the depth chart, not second. So the Keelan Russell kid, the younger kid. Also, when we talk about that with Dion and them, I want to ask you that. Do you think that Dion eventually goes to this young 5-star quarterback that he has as a freshman backup? And the same thing with Alabama. I think that if they lose another game, then I think that's on the table for both of them.
I think both played. Both of them played not good enough to secure their spots. I think Keelan Russell, you may see, and I think Juju, you may see out in Colorado. You played a whole full game, and unfortunately, you didn't put up enough points. You didn't put up enough numbers. I think in Ty Simpson case, he didn't play bad. Mm-hmm. He didn't really make a bunch of bad throws.
Alabama, does that matter?
No, hear me out. He didn't play bad. He didn't do anything necessarily wrong to cost them the game. He just not spectacular. He's just not that oomph that they might need.
So he's Jalen Russell, not fucking Tua. And that's what I see at Alabama. And I'm sorry to compare it, but that's what it is. Like, nigga, when you go back to Tua and them, they had Sark. They had my man at Ole Miss, Kiffin.
They was dialing that shit up. You didn't see that yesterday.
I don't know because I didn't see Ty Simpson throwing it, and I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see anything open like that. I didn't see just like because you know this.
It don't be open like that. They dial that shit up.
They'll put it on like when the first play of the Texas Ohio State game on that 4th down play, they showed you that they had Jeremiah Smith wide open 1-on-1 on a deep ball, but then they didn't have this over there with them because everything was locked and knitted and tighted. So, you know, I feel you.
I get it. We'll see how they go. LSU Clemson. LSU went in.
Game, and hold on. Fuck that. The game of the night, nigga. And I know I said I was changing to the game of the night, even though that Texas and whatever name was playing. But then I heard it on ESPN or whoever last night. That was the game of the week. So I was right.
Okay, game of the week, nigga. Whatever you want to call it. LSU Clemson down in the other Death Valley. A lot of LSU fans said the fake Death Valley. LSU came in, won 17-10. What were your takeaways from the game of LSU Clemson?
If Clemson is who we think they are, I'm super excited and happy with LSU. Because I'm going to be honest with you, like I said last week, I'm picking LSU, but I think that Clemson's going to win because they're the home team. They're a solid team. They have a super solid defense, and our defense was suspect the entire year last year. However, all of those things changed. Like, Clemson's defense still was solid. However, our quarterback and our offense came in, they played, they made plays, they didn't make any mistakes. Not many mistakes. I ain't going to say any. Not many mistakes. But the highlight was our defense outplayed anything I thought we could play. Like, we blitzed like crazy. We played a whole lot of man like crazy. And in the past, if we did that, then we get scorched off a little crossing routes. And we covered everything real well. It was just the aggressiveness that I saw in our defense. And that's what I took from it. The aggressiveness in our defense that made me excited about what we got. Now, we got a long way to go because we got one of the toughest schedules in the country. So we're going to see how that goes. But what I take from that game is we're the real Death Valley. And I said I was going to admit that if we lost, we wouldn't. But we won. But more than that, man, we went into a tough environment, played a tough, solid team, and we came out with a win. So for me, going forward, that's a positive. But it's week one.
Yeah. Definitely week one. And week one is interesting because people take so much from it, and then they don't take too much from it. I think week one is really tough to kind of figure out what you are, who you are. But you do.
I would say about week like 4, 5.
But you do also find out a lot about your team in week one. LSU did with everything they were supposed to do.
And we were like 0-4 in the last 4 week ones, losing to y'all, losing to USC's, losing to whoever.
And it was a great game. It was probably one of the better games of the day because they were going back and forth. It was tight. Defense, both defenses balled out pretty much all night. Played good. This game could have went either way. LSU just made a lot more plays at the end of the stretch to do it. LSU had a catch. I don't know what the fuck the refs were doing. They called that shit back, but that was a catch. I don't care what you said.
I think that was a huge turning point in the game too, fool. Because I think if we get that catch, fool, I think that we win by more than what we won.
Yeah, I think so too. Because that was a big play that they called back. I don't know what the refs was looking at, but I could see where they first thought that maybe it shifted, but with the replay, you saw it. Right. That man maintained it. He did have a little pop. Yeah, man. I don't know. Touchdown.
Stayed up under it.
In my opinion, but
y'all was an SEC staff. Y'all
but LSU, one of the tanks that I took from them nigga loaded on the defensive side, but really on the offensive side.
Yeah, fool.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know what 2 minute teams are gonna be able to do with that.
And the highlight to me was we got a almost brand new offensive line, and they was like, I don't know what the offensive line gonna do. We don't even know who the guys are gonna be. They're gonna possibly play 6 or 7. However, throughout the entire night against the top D line in the country, my quarterback stayed clean for the most part.
Yeah, and I don't know what the fuck people gonna do with that big ass tight end. That man
number
is
10?
6'7" or something like.
The big one.
14, I think, ain't it?
14. He's the receiver tight end, but then we got a tight end number 10 who's super solid. So I like the dynamics of it.
Good luck. I mean, LSU looks solid.
We line it up to where you got to make a. Yeah, we line it up to where you got it. We gonna put 4 on this side, and we gonna put 1 on this side. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I like to see what Anderson did too. Like, I mean, he been slowly coming along the last few years.
He's an Edna Carr kid.
Yep. Yeah, and he looked the part. Like, he looked like he ready to finally explode.
He looked like he grew, fool. Like, just looking at him on them little quick little slants and immediately getting upfield.
Yep.
Just taking it upfield hard for 25 yards, covering the ball. Just the physicality of that little kid is cool, man.
I like it. Shout out LSU. They won 17.
I know I sound excited about my boys, but I ain't feel like this about them in a long time. So
did you see Lavalier, the nigga from Tennessee? Went over to UCLA.
Lavalier.
Yeah, Lavalier got his ass kicked 43-10. They lost to Utah. But then Tennessee won 45-26 with UCLA's old quarterback, Aguilar, where they went off and won 45-26.
Yep, I saw it, and he's the immediate loser. And don't be too greedy. That's kind of the what I take from this whole thing. He was making $2 million a year. He wanted 4. Left because he didn't get 4. He's at UCLA making 1.2 now, less than his 2, and he's a loser.
Yep. Yeah. I just saw that. It just was crazy. He went over to UCLA, got his ass kicked, wanted more money. UCLA, old starting quarterback, went over to Tennessee, made Tennessee look great against a good Syracuse team, by the way.
Another thing, fool, I saw watching that game, Arch was on every fucking commercial.
Yeah, I mean,
that man was on every commercial. Yeah, every commercial that pop up.
You know he gonna be that NIL bag big, you know. But yeah,
and that's what we talk about with Bama. Bama gonna need some NIL bags.
Yeah, so people keep the thing that I was arguing with the Bama people. Alabama. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. Well, I don't care to say it. Don't matter to me. But Alabama has to get a new way of recruiting. They're getting good players. Don't get me wrong. DeBoer is a good coach. Y'all can do and say whatever y'all want about DeBoer. DeBoer is a very good coach. He knows offense. He got his offensive coordinator in there. But it's going to take being able to get some of these elite athletes. Ohio State got great players that they paid for. Texas got great players that they paid for. These big top-tier programs, and Alabama's a top-tier program, but to be able to get that money and get everything resolved, you got to get some more NIL bags in there, man. Yep. The way it stands right now. And unfortunately, Alabama falls down when it comes to the bags that these people are able to provide.
And I'm with it. And,
do what you want with it.
And I don't know why I'm glad, but I'm sad, but I'm mad, but I'm glad. The quarterback from Michigan left LSU to go to Michigan, and he's getting a big bag, and he played real well yesterday. But
Underwood.
I'm glad he didn't come to LSU because I think that starts some shit that don't need to even be there. Like, he'd have been subbed in the game, have a couple plays, and I don't even want to see none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. So, y'all, Bama better figure it out. The name alone ain't gonna get you far, fool.
What you got for pick'ems? I know it's not a lot of good games
It's
on
not.
week
It's
2,
not.
so
It's not. We have 2, and I'm gonna see if I can find a third. First, I'm gonna go with the lowest game, which is still a good game. The first game, I'm gonna go Ole Miss versus Kentucky. Man, I think Ole Miss looked real good yesterday. Their quarterback, he's a young kid. He's a smart kid. He's a genius kid actually, who's probably like 18, 19, and graduated 19 times already. But he's a real good lefty with Ole Miss, and I'm gonna go with Ole Miss over Kentucky for a good, clean SEC battle. Sorry, we ain't got the games we had the first week, but we got what we got.
yeah. I think Ole Miss got a chip on their shoulder. I saw that Nick Saban was saying on game day that what's my man? What's the coach at Ole Miss? Kiffin was upset about their ranking, which is something that he can use for fuel to his players. I think Ole Miss wins. Kentucky has been playing very good, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But they ain't got enough to play with Ole Miss. Give me Ole Miss.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. And the next game was Oklahoma, Michigan, was it? Yeah. Oklahoma, Michigan, which I think is going to be a real good game. Man. I like the Bryce Underwood kid, and I want to be SEC. Where they playing at, G-Ball? Let me see. I don't think that matters. I'm gonna
They
go.
do. If they playing in the big
matter.
house, it's gonna be.
It does matter, but even with that, I'm going Oklahoma, man, because I think that I'm listening to the hype. What they think about this Oklahoma quarterback is they got him in the Heisman run. He's a kid. I want to say came from Washington State, threw for all them yards and played ball real good. He's a real good quarterback prospect, so I'm gonna go with Oklahoma on this because of that.
Oklahoma, Michigan, and you going Oklahoma.
I'm going Oklahoma, and at OU Memorial Stadium.
Give me Michigan.
I thought that's why I kind of picked this, because I thought we were going to, and it's number 14 versus 18, which they both probably will move up just a little bit, but I think it's a fairly even game.
Yeah, this gonna be tough. It ain't easy picking Michigan, but I just think Michigan, with Underwood, I like what he's doing. I think they got a little bit more firepower. They're gonna be more physical than Oklahoma. Give me Michigan.
We gonna see. They gonna fool around and get their coach suspended. They going through some stuff with the Spygate Part 2, whatever they got going.
I got Michigan. Nigga, don't try to make me change my mind.
There's no other good games, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Illinois, Duke, SMU, Baylor, Iowa State. I think that might be a good one. I think Iowa could possibly pull an upset because Kurt Ferentz is looking for a record win. I can't remember the number, but that nigga that like 99 years old, he's still coaching. So, but I ain't got much. I'm just gonna I don't give a shit what I got. I'm still gonna chill, relax, and I might pull a grill out and watch football all
pull
day
it
next
out.
Saturday.
Yeah, pull that out. I'm gonna be gone. I'm sure.
Shut up.
Fuck that girl. They brought out a list of the top 25 college football players of the last century ranked, and they ranked them from 25 on up. I will tell y'all right out the gate, honorable mentions was Johnny Manziel, Adrian Peterson. They had Chase Young, Darren McFadden, Derrick Henry, Justin Blackman was on there, Kellen Moore was on there, Marcus Mariota, Sean Taylor, Honey Badger, Tyrone Matthew was on there. Were some of the notable honorable mentions. But I can't do all 25, but I will go to the top few. And at number 1, they had Tim Tebow.
Understandable. It ain't my number 1, but I get it.
Number 2, they had Cam Newton.
Might be my number 1.
Number 3, Reggie Bush.
Might be my number 1 athlete.
Number 4, Ndamukong Suh. Number 5, Vince Young.
Vince Young, okay.
6, Ed Reed. 7, Burrow. 8, Larry Fitzgerald. 9, Baker Mayfield. 10, Bryant McKinnon from Miami.
G-Boss pull up a whole different list, and then they got Ndamukong Suh number 1 on his list. But with the more you go through that list,
this is Bleacher Report.
Yeah, the more you go through that list, the more I might move Tim Tebow down, even though his fire was there, his leadership was there, who he was as a player was there. But Vince Young, I'm taking Vince Young over Tim Tebow any day of the week.
I feel like when you do AP and you say who can come off, AP to me deserves to be higher than honorable mention. But if I had to pick running back for running back, they got Jonathan Taylor, who was very live from Wisconsin at 24. I get at the AP. At least if to put him on the top 25. And to me, on my list, AP would be way higher than top 25. We never seen a freshman come in with the physicality and the skill set that AP came in at running back and where he played. He had the whole NCAA scared of him.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. And it was at an Oklahoma team. It was in the Big 12, and the Big 12 was a good Big 12. And that man ran like a man at the age of 18, 19 years old, and he looked like a man at the age. So I can only imagine if you take him and put him in that Wisconsin offense, that man gonna have 5,000 yards rushing. So
I almost want to take, and then and even.
And I try not to do that though. I try not to put you in places where you're not and go based off what you did where you were.
And I'm going just off positions because they got McCaffrey at 19. I think AP better than McCaffrey.
Well, I think that McCaffrey did a whole lot. He did kick returns, punt returns, receiver. He just did so. He did so much more. Now, I mean, in this new 2025 NFL, I'm probably taking McCaffrey over AP in the 2025 NFL because you need him to do so many more things.
I got you. But
in a 2008 list, I'm taking AP. So it just a part. So for me, it's about the times.
They had Travis Hunter at 12.
I get it. That nigga played. He was a bona fide star on both sides of the ball.
Yep. They had Devontae Smith at 13.
Devontae Smith.
Lamar Jackson was 11. I ain't mad at
that, man. I will put Cam Newton over Tim Tebow. I will put Vince Young over Tim Tebow. And maybe even Reggie Bush. But, great white hype. Hope. Whatever.
Where would you move? Would you move Johnny Manziel in top 25?
I can't think of anybody I'd take out for him, no. Other than the lineman.
Okay, they got Leonard at 16. Johnny Manziel over Leonard?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he's a better athlete, but as far as what Leonard wasn't for a quarterback for a USC team, who won
20. They got Andrew Luck. Johnny Manziel over Andrew Luck?
No, because Stanford was ass before we heard of Andrew Luck. And that man put Stanford on the map and made them good. And he became the number one pick overall.
Texas A&M wasn't good.
They wasn't, but they had the oil money. They had the that's when Texas A&M had that money and was getting players and was getting the number one recruiting classes. Stanford ain't never had no number one recruiting class.
It's true.
So that's when Texas A&M started getting players. They had Mike. Name me one player who played with Andrew Luck. You can't. But then
name me one player that played with
the Buccaneers receiver Mike Evans, the number one of the best receivers in the NFL in the last 20 years. Yeah, man.
Toby Gilhart.
Okay, he played 2 years.
He was in the league.
2 years, number 40. I think with number 40. Don't tell me about number 47.
You just told me to name another player.
Number 47.
Toby Gilhart, nigga.
He don't count, man. That man had 3 runs in the NFL, man.
Hey, he killed at Stanford.
No, he didn't. That's because they was looking out for Andrew Luck to throw the ball.
Whatever.
And I don't even know if they played together.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Who's stupid?
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. What's that man name? Tyler?
Todd?
Tyler Scoop? What's the nigga name from Georgia State?
Oh, who jacked the chain?
Tyler Scoop?
I ain't even get his name, fool. I just
Tyler Scott. Tyler Scott. Bring your ass out the locker room and bring your motherfucking ass into the principal's
Did he
office.
go to jail?
I don't know. But I don't know if y'all saw this week, but Georgia State played Ole Miss, and Georgia State player Tyler Scott thought it was a great idea to get into it with one of Ole Miss football players, and he decided to snatch his chain off. Not only did he snatch his chain off, he threw it off into the crowd, which was all captured on video, by the way, right there. And he sat right there on the sideline. His coach was pissed. He did what any great coach should do, sat his ass on the sideline, made him sit the whole entire game after the chain snatching incident. Don't know what's going to happen after this because police authorities did get involved in it.
I'm pressing charges.
Yeah, I don't know what'll happen. Sometimes I feel a little sorry for some of the young kids. You look at Nick Saban, where he could have did the Plexico Burst, decided, hey, man, give these kids another chance, and he blossomed into what he blossomed into. But maybe this will be a learning incident, learning thing from this particular player. But for right now, you are the dummy of the week.
Stupid.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. Any other news or information we forgot to add on or put in while we were here?
And I think he will get another chance. However, I think for that first game, he need to go sit his ass in the corner.
Yeah.
Go sit over there, think about your thoughts, and you're going to get a fine or something. NIL money for 2 months is gone. That's what happens when you become an adult and do stupid street nigga shit.
Any other news and information we forgot to add?
Nah, man, I don't care, man. We out here. I mean, I don't know.
We'll be back next week. Like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Sorry, y'all. We ain't mean to rush y'all, but we got things to do.